Motorcycles are awesome. In fact, they might just be the coolest form of transport on wheels. Of course, every industry has its outliers, weirdos, and crazy innovations. The world of motorcycles is no different. So here are 10 unique motorcycles that actually exist. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you can keep up to date with all our latest and most exciting content. Number 10. Renaissance Fighter motorcycle. First up on our list is a motorcycle that doesn't shy away from being unique. The Renaissance Fighter motorcycle is all about the challenge and channeling awesome yang power. Designed by Confederate Motors right out of Birmingham, Alabama, the Renaissance Fighter looks to challenge the status quo. This bike has been inspired by the fight for self-illumination and the struggle through which man finds purpose in his cause. The Renaissance Fighter is no slouch on the road either. It's packing a 1,966cc engine, 4 piston-firing front brakes with a ceramic rotor, and a close-ratio 5-speed billet aluminum transmission. It weighs in at a respectable 430 pounds. Its designers have stated that nothing is as mannish as the Renaissance Fighter. How does it perform though? Well, Confederate Motors claim that the Renaissance Fighter can hit a supercar-challenging top speed of up to 190 miles per hour. This jaw-dropping motorcycle will set you back a cool $110,000. Confederate Motors are only building 45 units of the Renaissance Fighter. It turns out, individuality does come at a price. Number 9. Calc. Our next unique motorcycle is a bit more eco-friendly than your usual ride. The Calc is a fully electric motorcycle straight out of Europe. Different riders have different requirements, something that Swedish manufacturer Calc completely understands. The Calc comes with 3 different ride modes depending on your confidence, each of which adjusts the top speed and the sensitivity of the brakes. If you're looking for a smooth ride, the Calc might just be your next purchase. This fully electric motorcycle features a super long and fully padded seat that allows the rider to choose their perfect sitting position. The electric motor provides a reassuring amount of noise, but is nowhere near as loud as traditional motorbikes. What's even crazier is that this motorcycle weighs only 150 pounds. That's less than the average adult American woman. Even though it's a super lightweight, the Calc is capable of hitting top speeds of up to 56 miles per hour. The Calc is also super affordable, costing an incredibly reasonable $14,000. With that kind of pricing, we're sure the electric bike revolution is just around the corner. Number 8. Magola. Fans of historical motoring may already be familiar with this one, but for the rest of us, this is a wildly interesting curiosity from days gone by. We're, of course, talking about the Magola. The Magola was created in Germany by automotive designer Fritz Cockerill during the 1920s. They were manufactured in Munich, a hub for vehicle manufacturing at the time. Those who are used to the conveniences of modern motoring may be a little shocked by the Magola. This vintage motorcycle has no transmission, front brake, or belt. What's even wackier is that to get this thing started, you have to spin the front wheel. Megola's unconventional design has brought these bikes a huge base of loyal fans. Even celebrities are enthralled with it. They count auto-obsessed TV personality Jay Leno among their devotees. These unusual motorcycles were only produced for an incredibly short period of time, from 1921 until 1925. As you can imagine, it's not always so easy to get a hold of one these days. In fact, one model recently sold at Bonham's auction house for over $100,000. Not bad for an almost 100-year-old bike. Number 7. Nera 3D Electric. Electric bikes may be the next big thing in the world of motorcycles, but manufacturer Nera had to change the game by introducing the world's first 3D printed electric motorcycle, the Nera 3D Electric. The Nera 3D Electric was designed from the ground up, instead of adapting already existing motorcycle component design. This new, large-scale 3D printing technology is able to break the limits of traditional manufacturing and engineering. The bike features an incredibly sleek and brutalist design. In fact, the Nera 3D Electric wouldn't look at all out of place on the streets of Blade Runner. This cyberpunk-inspired motorcycle is the brainchild of industrial-grade 3D printer manufacturer Big Rep. Apart from the internal electronics, every component of this motorcycle has been 3D printed. even the specially designed airless tires. What's even more outrageous is the fact that it only takes 3 days to print a Nera 3D electric, and an astonishingly tiny budget, just $2,600 in material costs. Unfortunately for those of us who are eager to start living their best cyber life, the Nera 3D electric is still a prototype and isn't available to purchase yet. Number 6. Yohamer J1. Up next is another electric bike with some serious style. But this European manufacturer has taken the design aesthetic in a different direction to the others of our list. Let us introduce you to the Yohamer J1. Sustainability is a key priority for Yohamer founder Johan Hammerschmidt. His mission was to create a product that was able to not only be high quality, but also fully recyclable at the end of its usable life. One cool feature of the Yohamer J1 is the fact that it doesn't feature a dashboard of any kind. Instead, this futuristic motorcycle uses smart displays embedded in the rear-view mirrors to provide critical information such as speed, battery level, and more. While it may not visually appear to be the most aerodynamic of motorcycles, the Yohamer J1 is very quick for an electric bike. It is able to hit speeds of up to 75 miles per hour and has a very respectable 124-mile range. The motorcycle takes just 3.5 hours to fully recharge and get you back on the road. You might think that all this comes at a huge cost, but the Yohamer J1 is priced at a very reasonable $23,000. Number 5. Bienville Legacy. If famous surrealist artist Salvador Dali would have designed a motorcycle, we think it might have looked a little bit like the next entry on our list. The Bienville Legacy is one of the most striking and unconventionally designed motorbikes available on the market today. Envisioned by Bienville Studios, based out of New Orleans, this unique motorcycle is the work of famous bike designer J.T. Nesbitt, the man responsible for the creation of the Confederate Motors Wraith. Incredible things take time, and there's over a decade of drawing board time and engineering work that's gone into the creation of this insane motorcycle. The Bienville Legacy may be a stunning piece of visual art, but it's packing away some serious muscle too. A naturally aspirated Modus MV4R engine delivers 185 horsepower, and if that's not enough, there's the option to add a supercharger, which brings it up to 300 horsepower. In fact, the only downside to this incredible machine is the enormous price tag. The Bienville Legacy comes in at an astonishing $350,000. That's more than a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. Number 4. CanAm SpiderRT. There's nothing better than hitting the road for a long drive on a motorcycle. But when you're touring, you might find that comfort suffers. Introducing the CanAm SpiderRT. This luxurious motorcycle has been designed specifically to meet the needs of long-haul riders. This is a motorcycle for the discerning customer. Everything has been designed with premium materials and the absolute luxury in mind. Every detail has been carefully considered to deliver the best experience possible to the rider. Long-haul driving means that often you don't come across a gas station for some time. The SpiderRT has no problem with that, as you can get an astonishing 252 miles out of a single tank of gas. A front truck, or frunk, allows for much greater storage than traditional motorcycles do. Just perfect for those long trips where you need to bring a little extra with you. You might be thinking that a luxury vehicle like this would be way out of the average person's price range, but the CanAm SpiderRT starts at just $23,000. Number 3. Indian Challenger. Another motorcycle that's been built to hit the open road and put some miles on is the Indian Challenger, a touring beast designed to handle long-distance riding with ease. This is a brute of a bike. It dwarfs competing motorcycles with its enormous 796-pound frame. The Indian Challenger is no lightweight, that's for sure. Comfort is of the utmost importance when you're hitting those serious stretches of road. The Indian Challenger has been designed to give the rider the most enjoyable and comfortable experience possible. One feature that really exemplifies this is the cruise control, allowing you to relax and let the bike take over the heavy lifting. A huge motorcycle like this might seem like it would be slow and cumbersome, but the Indian Challenger is more than capable of delivering speed and performance. This beastly machine can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.9 seconds. The 1,769cc Power Plus engine can comfortably hit speeds of 70 miles per hour. Indian have priced the Challenger very reasonably, And at $22,000 for the base model, you get a lot of bike for your money. Number 2, Damon Hypersport. Sports bikes don't have a great reputation for being comfortable. They're aggressive and fast, but there are sacrifices to achieve those things. The Damon Hypersport is a new type of luxury sports bike that aims to change all of that. In order to better fit the rider, the motorcycle dynamically transforms to fit their riding position. Handlebars automatically calibrate and adjust their height like something out of a science fiction movie. The Damon Hypersport uses advanced sensor technology to automatically detect traffic around the rider in busy cities, ensuring a safe and smooth ride. Haptic feedback alerts the driver to any incoming threats, and there's a fully integrated rear-view camera to see behind without mirrors. Over the last few years, advances in electric vehicle technology have been huge. These once slow and inefficient machines are now faster and more agile than ever before. The Damon Hypersport is a perfect example of this. Its electric drivetrain delivers 200 horsepower and allows the bike to go from 0 to 60 in an astonishing 3 seconds. This kind of luxury motorcycle might look expensive, but it's available to pre-order now for just $25,000. Number 1, Livewire HarleyDavidson. When you think about motorcycles, you probably think about Harley-Davidson. This iconic manufacturer is probably the best known and most loved in the motorbike industry. Now, they've introduced their first fully electric bike. Meet the Livewire. This is one of the meanest looking electric motorcycles on the market, taking traditional Harley-Davidson styling and hybridizing it with an aggressive modern look. The Livewire lives up to its name when it comes down to speed. Owners can enjoy 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds and 60 to 80 in an astonishing 1.8 seconds. The battery holds enough juice to take you up to 146 miles on a single charge, depending on road conditions. An EV fast charger will take it up to 100% charge in just 1 hour. Different ride modes allow the user to automatically adjust the performance of the Livewire depending on the situation they're driving in. Dynamic controls take into account every element of the bike and surrounding conditions. The Livewire packs in a lot of technology and an excellent motorcycle pedigree, which will run you around $30,000 for the base model. And that's 10 unique motorcycles that actually exist. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.